Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Writing Tutorials, your go-to place for learning how to write letters, resumes, and everything in between. In today's video, we're focusing on how to write a resume for a scholarship application. Now, I know what you're thinking. Do I really need a resume for a scholarship? And the answer is yes. Many scholarship committees ask for a resume to get a well-rounded view of your achievements, leadership roles, academic strengths, and community involvement. It gives them a chance to see who you are beyond the grades and the application form. So, whether you're applying for a merit-based scholarship, a community award, or even a science competition grant, this resume structure will help you make a strong impression. Let's walk through a sample resume that belongs to Jessica L. Thompson, a high school senior applying for the Horizon Academic Excellence Scholarship. I'll explain each section in detail so you'll know exactly what to write and why it matters. We'll start at the top with the header. This section includes your contact information. Jessica L. Thompson, 947 Parkview Avenue, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27606. Phone, 919-555-4820. Email, jessica.thompson@email.com. All right, so here's how this works. You begin with your full name in bold and a little larger than the rest of the text. This makes it easy for reviewers to remember whose resume they're reading. Next is your street address, followed by city, state, and zip code. If you're applying locally or the scholarship is regional, this is helpful context. Then include your phone number. Make sure it's one you actually answer, and your email address. Choose a professional email, ideally just your name. No nicknames or extra numbers. You don't need to include a photo, social media, or birthday, just the basics to keep things clean and professional. Next comes the objective section. Motivated high school senior with a strong academic record, leadership experience, and community service background seeking financial support through the Horizon Academic Excellence Scholarship. Dedicated to pursuing a degree in biology with long-term goals of contributing to medical research and global health. Let's go through that line by line. First, she starts with motivated high school senior with a strong academic record, leadership experience, and community service background. This opening line sets the tone. It highlights three main strengths: academics, leadership, and service, which are exactly what most scholarship committees look for. Next, seeking financial support through the Horizon Academic Excellence Scholarship. It's important to name the specific scholarship here. This shows the resume is customized, not a generic one-size-fits-all version. Then she finishes with, dedicated to pursuing a degree in biology with long-term goals of contributing to medical research and global health. This line is where she shares her future vision. She doesn't just want a scholarship. She's clear about what she'll use it for and how she wants to make an impact. When you write your objective, think of it like a mini mission statement. Keep it short, just 2 or 3 sentences. But make sure it shows who you are, what you're applying for, and where you're going. Now we move into the education section. Ravenscroft High School, Raleigh, North Carolina. Expected graduation, June 2025. GPA, 4.0, unweighted. Class rank, 3rd of 178. SET, 1,450. Math, 145. 740. Verbal, 710. Honors, National Honor Society, AP Scholar with distinction. Start with the name of your high school and its location. Then mention your expected graduation date. Don't worry if it hasn't happened yet. Next comes the GPA. Jessica lists hers as 4.0 unweighted, which is excellent. If your GPA is above 3.5, definitely include it. She also includes her class rank, which gives committees more context. Being in the top 3 out of nearly 200 students? That's impressive. Her SAT score is broken down by section. This shows academic strength in both math and verbal skills. You can also include ACT scores if that's what you took. And finally, she lists honors, like National Honor Society and AP Scholar. These titles show commitment and achievement beyond the classroom. If you're still a junior and applying early, you can note current GPA and list test dates if scores are pending. Next is the Awards and Honors section. President's Academic Excellence Award, 2024. First place, Regional Science Fair, 2023. AP Biology Achievement Award, 2024. Student of the Month, October 2023. Here, Jessica lists awards in reverse chronological order, from most recent to oldest. This list should be brief but impressive. Focus on things that show academic excellence, subject-specific strengths, or school recognition. Include the award name and the year, and only include honors that are relevant or notable. If you've won writing contests, debate medals, or sportsmanship awards, you can add those too. Just choose the most meaningful ones. Let's move into extracurricular activities, which really help tell the story of who you are outside the classroom. President, Science Club. 2023. Present. Organized weekly meetings and guest lectures with local university researchers. Led the team to regional finals of the High School Science Bowl. This shows leadership and initiative. Not only is she the club president, but she's organizing meaningful events and leading the team to competitions. Editor, School Newspaper. 2022. Present. Managed a team of 10 student writers and editors. Launched a monthly health and science awareness column. This role shows communication and writing skills, and the fact that she launched a new column shows creativity and passion, especially because it ties into her biology interest. Varsity Track and Field. 400-meter relay team. 2021. Present. Competed at state championships in 2024. Named Most Improved Athlete in junior year. Sports show discipline, teamwork, and dedication, qualities every scholarship panel appreciates. When you write this section, be specific. Use action verbs and mention results or responsibilities, just like Jessica did. Now let's look at volunteer experience. WakeMed Hospital Volunteer, Raleigh, North Carolina. Summer 2024. Completed over 80 hours of patient support and administrative assistance. Assisted staff in pediatric and outpatient departments. This is a fantastic fit for a future biology major. It shows direct involvement in healthcare settings. Habitat for Humanity Youth Build. 2023. Present. Participated in monthly home building projects for low-income families. Helped organize school-wide donation drive for construction materials. Volunteer work demonstrates commitment to your community, which is exactly what scholarship reviewers want to see. Even if your volunteer work isn't related to your field, it still shows character, compassion, and teamwork. Let's go to leadership experience. This is where you highlight official roles you've held. Student Council, Secretary, 2023 to 2024. Recorded meeting minutes and coordinated communications for over 20 council events. Helped implement the school's first peer tutoring program. Here, she clearly shows that she wasn't just part of student council. She played an active role and helped launch a tutoring program. That shows leadership and community impact. You might combine leadership with extracurriculars if space is limited, but separating them like this adds extra emphasis. Now on to the skills and interests section. Proficient in Microsoft Office and Google Workspace. Public speaking and event coordination. Fluent in English and intermediate French. Interests: genetics, writing, community health advocacy. This is where you give committees a quick look at your practical skills, languages, and personal interests. Don't just write generic phrases like hardworking or team player. Focus on tools you use, languages you speak, and areas you're passionate about. Jessica's interest in genetics and community health ties back to her biology goal. This makes the resume feel cohesive and purposeful. And finally, we close with references, available upon request. Simple and professional. You don't need to include names unless the scholarship specifically asks. Just this line shows you're ready to provide them if needed. And that's it. Your complete guide to writing a strong, well-rounded scholarship resume. Let's quickly recap the structure. Start with your name and contact info. Write a targeted objective. Highlight your education, test scores, and honors. List awards and extracurriculars with detail. Include volunteer and leadership roles. Finish with skills, interests, and a clean reference line. Keep your resume to one page, use bullet points for easy reading, and always tailor it to the scholarship you're applying for. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Writing Tutorials for more letter and resume walkthroughs. Let me know in the comments what kind of scholarship letters or resumes you want to see next. Thanks so much for watching, and best of luck with your scholarship applications.